Before we get started with today's video, I just want to take a moment to address the elephant in the room and say yes, I do suffer from rosacea. There will be a link in the description box, and also if you're not reading the description box, all of my video content description is in the description box. So if you're not following along with all the details on the video, it's all transcribed in the description box. So point being, I am having a bad flare-up with rosacea. I would really like to appreciate it just once. No mean hate comments. Can we all just be adults for once? So with that being said, move on. Like, comment, subscribe, and also watch the full video. Today's video is going to be the fact that the Electoral Count Act reform is being brought up to a vote. It is going to start in the House and go to the Senate. The Senate has already brought up their side of the bill. It does have a filibuster-proof count there. Just 60 though. I don't think it's going to get any more. I would be very surprised if it does. So it will be bipartisan. I would be very surprised if it is bipartisan in the House, but it doesn't matter because Democrats control that body of the House. And so this bill, plus also the continuing resolution for government funding, will be the final pieces of legislation for this congressional session, because we are less than 60 days away from the midterms and things are heating up. Biden's approval rating is ranging between 42 and 46%, depending on which poll you look at. Democrats are actually leading the generic vote by 1 to 3 points, and the Senate may actually stay 50 or maybe 51 to 53. But the most endangered right now are Herschel Walker might pick up Georgia from the Reverend Raphael Warnock, which I don't understand that one, and also Castro up in Nevada may lose her seat. Those are the two most endangered senators right now. People that are saying that Maggie Hassan might lose her seat, she's currently winning by 11 points in her polls. I don't think she's going anywhere. So, but also, this legislation is especially necessary because of the fact that, guess what? We got a lot of election deniers in this 2022 election. Not just in the congressional races, but I'm talking the state races. Because this is a very scary trend in politics, and it has been inspired totally by Trump. We're at a point where, I'm going to walk that back. Ever since the decision to take counting to the Supreme Court, counting votes to the Supreme Court, which, Al Gore took it to the state courts just to get a recount. That's all. He did not request stopping voting. George Bush did. So George Bush, the second I should say, laid the groundwork for Trump, and then Trump just made it a whole lot worse. And so now we have state houses that are more than willing to not certify 2024. So this legislation that you cannot you cannot make fake electors is absolutely necessary. And also, now, my final part is, I don't know if you saw the Fox News interview where Joe Manchin is actually in trouble with the continuing resolution. Democrats, Pelosi and Schumer, have promised him that His permitting reform is supposed to be attached to the continuing resolutions. And well, again, Democrats are not for that because they don't owe him anything. They killed their legislation, the Build Back Better deal that was supposed to have paid family leave in it. So why would you give him something that's, counter to your legislation? So he's actually begging corporate CEOs to force Republicans to bail him out for the lack of Democratic support. Time will tell if that will work. I'm Todd. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Watch the full videos.